1 year after a Cambridge man was found beaten to death in a park near his home, his murder remains a mystery.
Paul Wilson was walking to get dinner when he was attacked in Danahy Park and killed. And only on 5, his family sat down with 5 Investigates Karen Anderson to ask the public to help them get justice for Paul.
His interest in the sky and the universe and the stars started really young.
Paul Wilson treasured these telescopes.
He loved to learn. He loved to try and understand the mysteries, and the sky is one of the mysteries.
These powerful instruments are now cherished by Paul's sister Elizabeth and her husband, who was Paul's closest friend, as reminders of his curious mind, along with pictures of his other passions, like traveling, music, sports, and spending every Sunday together at their New Hampshire home.
I miss my buddy. I miss the passion we had for so many different things.
They're now left with a big black hole without Paul, or any explanation as to why he's gone. They'll never forget the horrible night 1 year ago, January 2nd, when a police officer came to their door.
And I remember just looking at him and saying, "Please tell me it's not true. My brother's okay." And he just looked at me and said, "I'm so sorry, your brother's deceased." I lost it completely. I think I fell to the floor, just started howling.
Paul was attacked as he was walking from his Cambridge home through Danahy Park to the Fresh Pond Mall for dinner. It was just before 7 at night in a busy area on a path right under a streetlight. He was an engineer at IBM, wearing shorts as he did year-round, and stood out at 6'6" tall.
We know that he died from multiple blunt trauma. And again, given his size and physical condition, that is not what you would expect.
District Attorney Marion Ryan says a baseball bat found at the scene was forensically tested and ruled out as a weapon. Robbery was ruled out as well.
It appears, from what we know now, that this was a random attack.
Why would someone attack my brother at 6:30 at night? And who is it? Who did it?
Investigators and Paul's family and friends are now asking anyone who was in the area where Paul was killed last year to think back and if they remember anything to come forward. Even the smallest bit of new information can help.
I can imagine that if someone was out there and had seen something, that they may feel like there's nothing in it for them, but there is. It's allowing us to not think about it every single day.
My brother was one of a kind. I miss him every single day. And I think probably for the rest of my life, I'll miss him every single day.
Investigators have collected surveillance video from the area, but say so far they found nothing helpful. Anyone with information should call the Middlesex DA's office at 781-897-6600. Tips can be anonymous. Karen Anderson, 5 Investigates.